July 14th marked the 18th annual Mason Family Fish Fry charitable event at the residence of former Washington State Representative DawnMason. Even more important than the veritable who's who in attendance from the Washington State political scene were the charities the annual event was meant to benefit, one of which is Cultural Reconnection, a program designed to give African women access to information and other resources for empowerment in the areas of education, health, and politics. Cultural Reconnection is facilitated by former Representative Mason through various international partnerships and is operated by Ms. Marcia Tate Arunga of Antioch University in Seattle. Ms. Jacqueline Okoth and Ms. Rosemary Moncongosa of Kenya, who are benefactors of Cultural Reconnection, were on hand and shared exclusively with Your World on ALH Live their thoughts regarding the groundbreaking program.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Okoth from Kenya. Here we are with Roslyn, my sister. We came all the way from Kenya to go to Atlanta, Georgia to present a song which we did in the Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we were invited here at Seattle by the Dawn and the ladies from Seattle. So now we have been going around with the team there. They came to Kenya 2000 and they came back in 2008. They came to see what we have been doing in Kenya, and that's why they invited us also to come and see what they are doing on the ground here.
The ladies that Jackie's talking about are the Cultural Reconnection Project that is headed by Marcia Tate Arunga and DawnMason. And the ladies started the project in the year 2000. They have been coming for the last 10 years, and this has made a big impact on the women back home in the villages. The women are now able to be independent. They're able to save, and after saving, they borrow loans and they pay with interest. And the money has been growing, and they have been able to do a lot of things like paying school fees, buying food for the kids and clothing, and it has been really wonderful. When the ladies first came, they found out that our girls quit school after they start having the monthly periods. The only reason is because they didn't have sanitary pads. And they were very ashamed to go to school when they messed up. So many of them dropped out of school. So since the year 2000, they have been supplying sanitary pads to the girls. And some of our girls have completed their university education, and we are very, very grateful to the women, the African American women of America, who live in America, who came to Kenya and impacted us. We, Jackie and I, belong to the Nyisango group. The Nyisango group is a group of professional women in Nairobi. These include nurses, doctors, social workers, and we also were challenged by these African American women who came to Kenya. And when they came and did such a wonderful job on our girls and on our mothers back home, we were challenged and said, now we live here in the city. If the ladies that come all the way from the US and come to Africa and do this job, and yet we are right here on the soil, African soil, and we are much more privileged than our home counterparts. Why don't we also start something? So we started the Nyisango group. We've been going once a year to help those women. We teach them health education, we teach them social work, finance, and the women are doing excellently well. And this we learned from our African American counterparts, which is a cultural reconnection. Jackie?
And these women, they are in the slums in Kibera. And Kibera in Nairobi is the slum where the population is more than any slums in Nairobi. And most women we are taking care most of them are widows, most of them are positive. Their husbands died, left them with the grandchildren, and we are taking care of those ones. So we have been doing so well. We have another group back home we are taking care of, where Wakina DawnMason came and boost us with the money to go around each and every year, every June or July. We go back at home to teach them how they can help the children at home and how they can help themselves.
Just in addition to what she said about the Kibera slum, it's the largest slum in the city. It houses people from all walks of life who are very poor, who are not employed. And most of these are HIV positive. And most of their husbands have died. Most of the husbands and wives have died. So we have a lot of orphans and vulnerable children because the mothers are still sick, cannot take care of them. So what we do as Nyisango, we go into the village and look for the mothers who are widowed and who are HIV positive. When they're sick, we take them to hospitals for free, and they get medication and treatment. We also look after the orphans and vulnerable children in such a way with the Care Kenya. The children, the Care Kenya pays the school fees and provide uniforms and provide lunches, hot lunches for them, so that at least the children have a decent meal a day. And that's a very good boost from our African American counterparts.
And on top of that, for the hard work we are doing to our country, we have partnership with the Kenya government and CAC and some other NGOs. They joined us because of what we are doing on the ground.
So by profession, I'm a registered nurse with a degree from the Aga Khan University, Nairobi. And we are triple trained in Kenya. So I'm a registered nurse, a registered midwife, and a registered community health nurse. And Jackie here can tell you what her profession is.
Me, I'm a community worker. I work as a community development, and I'm working with the Kenya Red Cross as a disaster officer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Kenya.
Lawrence, you are welcome to Kenya, and we are looking forward to see you.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Thanks. This has been a wonderful time. The 2010 Mason Family Fish Fry was all that we expected it to be. We know that they're standing over there with the proceeds, and I think that the Dana K. Johnson Foundation, Parents for Student Success, and Cultural Reconnection Mission are the causes that we had this for this year. We had a couple hundred people come through here this year. We ate almost 100 pounds of fish this year, gallons of collard greens and cobbler and macaroni salad. And we thank God for this wonderful weather today. And it never really, the sun always does shine on Fish Fry Wednesday, the second Wednesday of every year. So we hope that everyone enjoyed themselves. I did. I thank all of the supporters for coming out. And we'll see everybody again next year.